Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we are going to understand how to create subscriber in Flodesk from Thinkific Enrollment. So in Thinkific I have created some courses. My objective is that whenever a user is going to enroll for any of the course, then I wish to create that user as a subscriber in my Flodesk account. Now to do this I need to build a connection between these two applications, for which I'm going to use this amazing automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So to do this, here my trigger application will be Thinkific and my action application will be Flodesk. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we are going to understand how to create subscriber in Flodesk from Thinkific Enrollment. So here my objective is that every time a user enrolls in Thinkific for a course, then I want to create that user as a subscriber in my Flodesk account. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. But if you're a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm signing in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly Connect. So here I will click on access now to reach my dashboard. In the meanwhile, subscribe to our channel. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as create subscriber in Flodesk from Thinkific Enrollment. And on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So as this automation is for Flodesk, so I'm going to save this workflow in the folder named as Flodesk automation. And here I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I've arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow we can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is how to create subscriber in Flodesk from Thinkific Enrollment. So I want that whenever an enrollment will be created in my Thinkific account, then automatically that user should be created as a subscriber in my Flodesk account. So moving to Pabbly Connect, I will go to my trigger window, and over here I'm going to search for Thinkific as my trigger application, and here it is. And the trigger event will be enrollment created. So this trigger will start working whenever a user is going to enroll in the course. So here I'm selecting it. Now moving to my action window, as I want to create a subscriber in Flodesk. So here I'm going to search for Flodesk as my action application. And the action event will be to create or update subscriber. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. My objective is to create subscriber in Flodesk from Thinkific Enrollment. So now to automate this entire process, firstly I need to establish a connection between Thinkific and Pabbly Connect. So here you can see that a webhook URL is given, and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully, because this will help you to connect your Thinkific account with Pabbly Connect. So this webhook URL will act as a bridge. Now I'm going to take you to my Thinkific account, and over here as per the instructions I will go to settings, and over here I will go to webhooks. So here under webhooks, I'm going to create my first webhooks by clicking on this new webhook button. So over here, I need to mention the target URL, that is the webhook URL which we are getting from Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'm going to copy it, and here I'm going to paste the same. Once that is done, selecting the model, that is for enrollment, and the enrollment topic will be enrollment created. So this will trigger when a full enrollment will be created in any of my courses. So as you can see that I've mentioned the webhook URL and the model and the enrollment topic. So here I'm going to click on save. And you can see that a new webhook is successfully created. So now going back to Pabbly Connect. So here you can see it is waiting for webhook response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in Pabbly Connect. So now in order to do that, I will go to my Thinkific account, and over here, firstly, let me show you my courses. So over here, these are the courses. Let's say I'm going to create an enrollment for this course, that is Core PHP Programming. So from over here, I'm going to open this link in incognito window. So I'm going to the incognito window, and over here, I'm going to open it. So now I'm going to create an enrollment for this course, that is Core PHP Programming. And over here, I'm going to click on enroll for free. So now here I'm going to fill in the details. So let's say the first name is current and the last name is student. And here is the email as currentstudent@pabblytuts.com. So here I'm going to mention a password and a phone number. So let me mention the phone number first. So here I've mentioned the details, first name, last name, email, password and the phone number. So now I'm going to click on sign up. So over here you can see that in Thinkific the enrollment is successfully done for this course, that is PHP course for beginners. So over here in Pabbly Connect you can see that I have received a response and this here is a positive response. So over here you can see the details. So the resource is enrollment. Over here is the last name, ID, first name, email, updated and the started time along with some other details. And here you can see the course name as well. So that means the enrollment which I have made for a course in Thinkific is successfully captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So the first objective of this automation is setup. That means now whenever a new user will be enrolled in a course in my Thinkific account, then automatically the details of that user will get captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So over here in users, you can see that a new user is enrolled by the name of current student. So over here you can see the name. Here is the enrollment status, that is active enrollment, and here is the course. That means the enrollment was successful and the same response we have got in Pabbly Connect as well. So now as I've got the details over here of the user, so now by using those details, I wish to create a subscriber in my Flodesk account. So in order to do that, here I'm going to click on connect. And now to add a new connection, I will simply click on connect with Flodesk. I've already opened Flodesk in one of the tabs. So here I'm going to click on allow as this is a secure access and the authorization is successful. So over here you can see that Flodesk and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the field part. So from this drop down you have to select by which you want to create or update subscribers. It can be email or the subscriber ID. So I'm going with the email part and over here in the field value I'm going to mention the email. So here to mention this detail, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. Basically, mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received the response from Thinkific, so over here in this field, I have mapped it. Now moving to the detail of first name and last name. So again from the response received, I'm going to map it. So as the response is received from Thinkific, so over here in these fields, I am mapping it. So here I've mapped the details. So as I've mapped these details, this method of mapping is important so that every time you are going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details, over here I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And you can see that I have received a response and this here is a positive response. That means a subscriber would have been created in my Flodesk account successfully. So taking you to my Flodesk account and over here I'm just going to refresh it. And over here under all subscribers you can see that a new subscriber is created by the name of current student and here is the mail ID. So that means now whenever there will be a new enrollment in Thinkific, then automatically a subscriber will be created in Flodesk. So this automation is a successful one. Now whenever a new enrollment will be created in my Thinkific account, then automatically by using the user details, a subscriber will be created in Flodesk. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.